Good morning from Riviera Resort, where we are about to enter. We drove over here this morning so that we can have breakfast at Topolino's, and then we are going to Hollywood Studios, so let's go. All right, our food just arrived. I got the quiche, and it comes with the potatoes. We got coffee early on. They bring everybody a bucket of pastries, and Heather got waffles, and you get to choose your protein. So she obviously got bacon. All right, so we are finishing up our breakfast here. We've been here before. The food is really, really good. And so that's not the issue. The characters are where we're sitting. They're really kind of far away. They only come in that like inner ring. So the people that are seated closer to the middle, like that table right there, will be a lot closer, and they'll have pictures that will look more like selfies. The way that we're positioned over on the wall, it feels like they're just so far away. So it's kind of awkward, but if you want a character meal, this is the breakfast. If you want lunch or dinner, then Garden Grill is the option. This one will be cheaper, and if you have easy access to Caribbean Beach Resort, Riviera Resort, which is where this is located, then this is a good one. But a lot of people won't have access to it, so that becomes an issue. But anyway, overall, good food, slightly distant character interaction, and a little bit hard to get to for a lot of people. So we walked down to the Skyliner station at Riviera because we were hoping to take it to Hollywood Studios, but then they told us the Skyliner was down and that they suggested people go out to the bus stop and do that. But since we have a car, we decided we would drive instead. Now we wait. We are in the queue for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and we have an umbrella, which is key because you can see a lot of us are waiting outside. So here's some times. We ended up driving because the Skyliner was down, and the parking plaza opened at 8:57. The park schedule opening is 10. We got in the line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at 9:13, and there was already a lot of people waiting outside. And then they moved us up a little bit, so a lot of people that were outside ended up moving inside, but we are still just outside the shady areas and the internal queue. So we're gonna wait here and see what time they let us start riding. Okay, we are leaving Toy Story Land. We were able to, after riding Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, go on all three rides between 10:30 and 11:45. The wait times were accurate for 2 out of the 3, but Toy Story Mania reality was actually a lot lower than posted, but we were able to. So now it is almost, almost 12? Yeah. And we've been on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and all the Toy Story rides. And now we are headed into Galaxy's Edge to see what the line for Smuggler's Run looks like. Let's go find out.
Are you ready to fly, Shannon?
You might need it. Right, pilot? Push the flashing button to take off. Only one button. Engage. Right, pilot? Hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right, pilot? Make the jump to light speed.
So we are exiting Smuggler's Run. You'll notice that we are by ourselves in this hallway. It's just one party per ride vehicle. You get to pick whatever position you want, engineer, gunner, pilot. Super simple. and kind of surreal to be doing it all by ourselves, but not bad. It was a posted wait time of 45 minutes, ended up only being 22, and most of the wait was air conditioned, so really good one to do right at noon when it's getting super, super hot. So we are off to take a little break on rides, and we'll be back later. I had to check out this relaxation station. It is a little after 1 o'clock now. We went to the relaxation zone for a little while, which is in Launch Bay. It's so eerily quiet, as I showed you before. But we tried to get boarding group again at 1 o'clock, and we failed at 10 o'clock, and we failed at 1 o'clock. It doesn't even show us as members of our own party. Like if I just wanted to get a boarding group for me, or if Heather just wanted to get one for her, we don't even show in our list. So it's impossible to get it if your name doesn't even appear. So she went to guest relations. They said it's a known issue, but they did not offer us a boarding group. And I don't know what to do. But that was what happened. We're gonna try again at 4 o'clock, which is the last drop of the day, just to see what happens. But it is a known issue and very frustrating. Up next, we have a lunch reservation at Brown Derby.
You guys have gotten a lot done today?
We have.
Good.
It smells good. We both got Cobb salads, which are like this. We crave them at home. We're not the only ones. This is a huge favorite at Brown Derby, but it looks way prettier before you dive in. So now we're getting ready to eat it and make it all messy. So the cavalcade's up here on Hollywood Boulevard, all the way from the front of the park back here by the Chinese Theater. So highly recommend just finding like a shady spot. See these seats right here? This is where we've been camping out. And then they'll come right by here and you can hop up and go see them. So dark. We're able to ride Rock and Roller Coaster in just like 10 minutes, and then Tower of Terror had a 65-minute posted wait, but it was really only 18, so wildly different. But we knew it wasn't gonna be too long because the queue was inside. So if you're inside, you know it's not gonna be that much longer. On both rides, we did see Jerry from Cheer, except for, so we have the same touring plan, except he's with VIP tour guide, so slightly quicker for him. We are finishing up our time at Hollywood Studios. We decided to come to Geyser Point at our hotel while we're still sweaty and gross. We wanted to have dinner and then head back to our room. So I got the crab cake, which I had the other day, and Heather got this beautiful charcuterie. Good presentation, well done. We had a delightful dinner at Geyser Point again. It was delicious. We ordered basically 2 appetizers, 2 desserts, just the thing we needed after this hot day. And now we get to go back and get cleaned up because we are covered in sweat. It's over 100-degree heat index all day long. And it's gonna feel so good to get in the shower. So that is gonna be the end of our Hollywood Studios today. We have one more park day before we head home. Come back tomorrow and see how it goes. Thanks for watching.